Good evening everybody, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please smash that like button, please do subscribe. Good evening, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing great and I hope you all have a great Saturday evening, whether you're staying in or going out, and I hope that everybody has a great weekend. If you like my videos, please smash that like button, please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 7:24 p.m.
I'm a bit of an old codger. I'm staying at home this evening. I'm going to watch an old movie and sit with my feet up and make myself a nice cup of hot chocolate. So guys, it's extremely hot even though the sun is not out at the moment. I didn't see Charlie down the road this evening, because I didn't look. I don't know whether he has been or he hasn't. I couldn't care less anymore. I'm really not bothered. Just ignoring it. It's the best way to deal with it. So, this afternoon I had lunch. I've got a cupboard full of food. I've got money in my purse. If I so wanted to, I could go to the co-op. It is stifling hot. I just feel like drinking. I don't really want to eat very much anyway. I've been nibbling on Pringles. So guys, I've been at home. I'm tidying up because I want to move out of this place, and it's important that I do tidy up and put things away, so that if I am offered a place that I can just get up and go. So I've just been tidying up, putting things away, but it is extremely hot, so you have to make sure you're hydrated and you rest. Right, so the baseball jacket that I got from the TikTok shop is going to go back. It's too small and the fan doesn't work. It's a tower fan and I've charged it. So it says when it's fully charged, when it's got a green, it goes green, and it's been green for ages, a couple of hours now, and it doesn't come on, it doesn't work. I've looked at the reviews of this tower fan and a lot of people have had trouble with it. It's probably got damaged in transit. So I went on to the TikTok refunds and they're going to refund my £10.63, so I'm going to get my money back. It's broken, it doesn't work, it doesn't come on. They're going to refund my money, and they said you can either throw it away or give it to somebody, basically. It doesn't work, it doesn't come on. It doesn't oscillate. It's supposed to turn around to give out cool air, and it doesn't. It's dead. So I would imagine something inside it is broken. So I'm going to get my money refunded for that. I like to have room in my coats, if you know what I mean. I don't like to feel squashed. I do have a big chest, and I want a coat that I feel comfortable in, not squeezed and squashed. The t-shirt's perfect, and when I find the shorts that have got that design on them, they go together. So like I said, I'm happy with the t-shirt. So guys, it's a pleasant evening. There's no need to be cross or angry. 10 to 7, I got Max, my Chihuahua, and we went outside the door, and I'm not always taking the camera, because I don't want to take, you know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to go out and spend time with my dog. I want to talk and interact with my dog rather than keep holding a camera all the time. So I didn't take the camera out this afternoon. I didn't take the camera out this evening. So what went on, you're not on camera, so don't worry about it. So I went out, I walked up the road, I went onto the field, and a grey-haired old guy with the dog, black dog Rena, was walking behind my back. A bloke was coming out of the co-op with shorts and a baseball hat on, and he was getting into his car with his girlfriend. I walked on the field with my dog on my own, and as you know, I've been approached by an undesirable man, so I'm keeping myself to myself. I don't want to interact with anybody right now. I just want to walk my dog and get off there as soon as possible. So I let Max off the lead, and then we walked around the field, and then there was a woman like my next door neighbour with the red hair and the vape pipe, vaping up the path, going onto the field vaping. I don't smoke, I don't like it, and I hate vape pipes, they're worse than smoking, right? And she was walking dogs, and I just walked down the path. There was two young ladies sat on a bench, and then I walked past them, and somebody shouted from the railway bridge, "Whoa!" and made me jump out my skin, which was very childish, wasn't it? Whoa! Made me jump out my skin. It's Friday night, Saturday night, everyone goes out to the pubs and the clubs, and I'm staying indoors. So I just ignored it. I didn't even turn around to see who it was, and I wasn't taping it. It made me jump out my skin, very funny. And then I walked home, and there was a dirty bin bag of rubbish with a box of Whiskas cat food. And I have been taking white bags of rubbish to the bin. I've been using white bin bags. I don't leave my rubbish outside the door for other people to put in the dustbin. So it's not mine. I threw a white bin bag full of rubbish out into the bin, and then as I was coming into the flat, someone was singing out loud, really loud, and that made me jump out my skin. And there's a load of leaflets on the floor, trash mail, junk mail, rubbish. And I've got money in my purse, right? I've got money in my purse, I'll show you. So I've been left, there's a dirty bin bag of rubbish outside the communal door, and a load of, somebody's thrown leaflets out of their mailbox onto the floor, which I couldn't care less. I'm not picking other people's rubbish up. So no notes with the King's head on at the moment, but we've still got a £5 note with the Queen's head, another £5 note with the Queen's head, a £10 note with the Queen's head. I've got £5 to redeem with scratch cards, another £5, so that's £10 in scratch cards. I've also got some money on my bank card and some loose change. So I'm not starving, I've got money, and I'm quite happy by myself. And you know, shouting and making people jump out of their skin is not funny. But if that's what floats your boat, carry on, I'm just ignoring it. So my mum hasn't rung so far. I made a particular point of going out early, to avoid all the trouble. And I'm back home, and I've got 3 or 4 fans on, and the window's shut, so I can't hear a fucking thing. Perfect. I'm a woman, and I don't want to fight with anybody. I just want to live my life and mind my own business. So the camera hasn't been taken out, and I'm not clearing up other people's rubbish. I'm not a chambermaid. I'm not a maid and a servant. I'm not picking other people's rubbish up. I've got my own rubbish to take out. So just, again, people being stupid because they think they're going to be on camera. But, you know, I didn't take the camera out. Alexa, LBC Radio.
LBC London from Global Player.
And I think his family, and I met his sister Valerie last year at the British Embassy in Washington, and we had a really long conversation, a very nice woman, and she sent me her autobiography afterwards. And she is apparently the person that he listens to most in terms of politics. Well, Valerie Biden, I think, should give him the correct advice that, and it's actually caring advice. It's not saying, Joe, you're a failure. It's saying, Joe, I'm sorry, but it's obvious that you will not be able to do the job over the next 4 years. And I think everybody can see that. 0345 6060 973. It's 7:34. Let's get the news headlines with Amelia Cox.
Essex Police says it's urgently assessing racist and homophobic comments made by reform campaigners. Officers say they're trying to establish if there were any criminal offences committed after remarks were recorded by an undercover reporter. 27 members of Just Stop Oil have been arrested on suspicion of planning to disrupt airports this summer. 4 of them were detained on Tuesday after being identified at Gatwick Airport. And lawyers acting for 2 people who became ill as a result of the E. coli outbreak linked to lettuce have started legal action against Tesco and Asda. The claims relate to an 11-year-old girl from the northwest and a man from the southeast. LBC weather, patchy rain for Wales tonight, some lingering showers in the far northwest of Scotland, a low of 4 degrees.
This is LBC.
Sometimes running a business can feel like swimming upstream in Siberia.
So guys, my fan money is going to be refunded, and I've got myself a fan from eBay. We're going to try a wall fan. You can hang it on the wall. So we've got a green wall fan coming, so I can hang that on the wall and it will blow out air from the wall. I am a bit disappointed by the little tower fan, but it's happened to other people, and because they're giving me an instant refund, I'm not complaining about it. It's obviously been damaged while it's been travelling all the way from China, so these things happen. Like I said, you know, people do things like that. They want you to look at them. I mean, people that shout out of cars at people, and, you know, they shout behind windows and off rooftops, and they think it's funny to make people jump out of their skin. Well, like I said, go ahead. I don't get cross anymore because I know karma. All I say to myself is, I'm wearing the cross of Jesus Christ for protection, and I am honestly changing my attitude towards life, because life is so short, and these people, they're not worth knowing anyway. They just want you to look at them, and they you know, I don't even turn my head, and I don't take things personally anymore. If somebody laughs or somebody moves away from me, I don't take that personally, because it happens to other people. I've seen it. It's not personal to me. It happens to other people. I'm just a sensitive person, and I've just got to retrain my brain and my way of thinking, and just get on with my life, and just, if other people want to be silly, that's up to them. That's their prerogative. And I'm just getting on with it. So, yeah, I will not be controlled or manipulated. So, yell as much as you like. You just look stupid. See you later.